Hey guys and welcome back. So today I'm here to talk about the Final Fantasy VII Remake and I'm very excited. However, before I go any further, I just want to say that these are my opinions and I don't mean to offend anybody. You're all entitled to your own opinions and these are just my personal preferences towards the game. I do also want to say that I have uploaded just the cutscenes and the boss battles as requested by you guys onto YouTube, but I haven't uploaded the full playthrough. I haven't uploaded anything after the reactor falling and getting destroyed. I am frightened to, just in case Square Enix deletes my account, because I know that they're blocking people from uploading the ending of the game. So unfortunately you won't be able to find it on my YouTube channel. However, it will be on Twitch for a little while, but I'm not partnered, so I'm not sure how long it'll stay on there before Twitch automatically cleanses the system and deletes it. I do know that videos don't last very long on there. That being said, I want to talk about the characters. So I wasn't expecting great things when I first heard about the remake and saw the original character designs. However, the more I played the game, the more I fell in love with the character designs, especially Tifa. At first, I was like, what have they done to her? And then I was quite overwhelmed when I started playing and I saw her and it was like, wow, this design is completely growing on me. I feel like they went into so much detail, like Barrett's glint in his eyes when he's talking and being quite passionate. I can't describe it, but yes, they did such a great job with that. They did a great job with like all the little tiny details on Cloud and his armor. Like I never noticed that his pauldrons, like his shoulder pauldrons, were like tinted slightly blue as well. Like there's so much that they've added in, small details, and I love every single part of it. Along with the characters, I want to say that the voice actors in the English version of the game did an amazing job. I absolutely love each and every single one of them. I felt like Aeris stood out slightly to me, just because in the original game, I liked Aeris, but she was nowhere near my favourite character. In this version of the game, wow, she almost overtook Tifa in the top spot. I think that Bree's voice acting for Aeris was just like, oh, she's not somebody who is frail and kind of pushy. She's a bit cheeky when she does things, she's a bit flirty, and it really comes across with both the character design and the interactions with Cloud and the voice acting, and I love it. I love every single one of the voice actors. They did an amazing job. Barrett sounded exactly like I imagined he would in my head, same as Tifa, same as Cloud. Red, I didn't know what I was expecting, but it was perfect. And then all the other smaller characters like Reno and Rude, I love them. I love them all. So yeah, there's nothing bad I can actually say about the characters. Moving on, I want to talk about the gameplay. Now, I think that they should have really put like an original version of the game, because they've got classic mode in there. So I was kind of expecting it to be turn-based, but it wasn't. Slightly disappointed in that, but I do really like the battle system. And I found it quite, not easy, but it wasn't challenging on normal mode. But as soon as I swapped to hard mode after completing the game, I was blown away. I thought, this is the challenge I've been waiting for, and I was over the moon with it. I love it. I can't slate it. It's just great. Then we have the music, and every time I hear Hollow or the opening theme or Aeris' theme, I start tearing up and I can't help myself. It's overwhelming. I would even go as far to say that it's slightly better than the originals. They sort of hit in places that I forget that I can feel. And yeah, I have not a bad word to say about the music either. Apart from the Chocobo song, Hip the Chocobo or something, I'm not overly keen on that song, and I know many of you will disagree, but not overly keen with that. Now for the spoilers. I would give the game an absolute 10 out of 10 until the end. Towards the end, it sort of blows my mind. Like, I can't describe it. I still haven't decided if I like it or not. I don't think I do, but then I think I'm gonna withhold my judgment until they release the next part of the game, because I don't quite understand fully what's going on. I have my opinions and I think I know what's going on, but I can't be 100% sure. Now, in my opinion, I think that Sephiroth has come from the future, or he is using Genova's powers, and they are very, very powerful. It's an alien from a different planet who's locked away currently, but can use people as puppets. So I think that both Sephiroth, who is overly powerful anyway with his own set of magics and skills, mixed with Genova, wow, I reckon that, yeah, he can time travel. I don't think Aerith can time travel, though. I think that when she dies in the original game, her spirit forges with the life stream, but doesn't merge. She stays as her own separate being, because apparently you can do that in the live stream I read from the original game somewhere, and I don't know if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me, but I don't think she's fully merged with the live stream. So I think that her sentience and her being has gone back in time via the live stream and has told current Aries what's happening, every single detail, and has also given up some of her essence to go into current Aries. So I think it's a mixture of Aries in their current and future Aries. So she knows roughly what's going on, but when the whispers touch her, she's a bit like, I lose a part of me every time they touch me, because I think that she's losing the future self. But I don't think specifically that she can time travel. But I think future Aries, who comes back in the live stream, is the one who is able to create the dimension to overpower Sephiroth's dimension at the end when they merge. And I know that sounds really confusing and very convoluted, but that's just my opinion on what I think is happening. However, what I can't work out is nothing really happened in the past to stop Zack from dying. So something else must have changed in the past. So I don't know if that same Aries who's given herself a little part of herself to current Aries has gone back further in the live stream to contact Zack and give him a little extra helping hand. I could be completely and utterly wrong, but that's just my opinion looking back on the game. And I'm thinking, I don't know where they're going to go with this. Square has said that they don't want to go too far off path of the original game, but I don't know how they can stay on path with the current ending that they've given with the current remake. Now, I know a lot of you will be like, what the heck? And if you've played the original and if you've played the remake, you might understand what I'm on about. If you haven't, then I'm really sorry. It's like talking gibberish. But I don't know how they can actually change the next disc to be the same or similar to Final Fantasy original, like the original version, and still carry on the story from the end of the first remake disc. So because of that, I feel very uneasy. I don't like it. I don't like being left on a cliffhanger as sorts, especially when it's over multiple years. Now, I would have been a lot more happier if they just straight up remade the original game, because I knew I would know where it's going. But I'm just the sort of person who doesn't like to wait if they don't know the answer. It just really infuriates me. But I've got a feeling the second part of this game will be the decider if I like it or hate it. And at the moment, like I said, I would give it a 10 out of 10 up until the ending. And I'm a very, very cautious with the ending of this game, because there's so many directions they can take it. They could take it in an amazing direction, or they could take it in a very bad direction. And I just don't like the thought of them destroying my childhood. And I know that sounds a bit stupid to a lot of people, but that is just my opinions. I've also heard the whispers at the end. So the end whispers are supposed to be the three guys from Advent Children. And yeah, I can see that, but I don't understand how that connects. Also, Square has said that Final Fantasy Remake is the 5th part of the installment, with Final Fantasy Advent Children coming first. And now I can't work out that, like, where are they going with that or what they're doing with that. I will leave links to all these articles down below, because it is currently baffling me. I don't understand where they're going or what they're doing with it. But overall, I really enjoyed the game. But I am scared where it's gonna go in the future, because I think that they've done a great job casting the voice actors with the music. The music is so good. There's not a song I don't like. And the graphics, the details, even the changes that they've made to the actual character interactions, and like Madam M, who's not originally in the first game, Chocobo Sam, even Chadley. I like them all. The only people I don't like are the bandits, and I can't get to like them. But I like all the new people, and the best part for me was either Jessie and Biggs parachuting. I love that part. Cloud dancing in the Honeybee Inn, or I don't know, even the Hell House, because I found that was really, really hard. That battle, just like, wow, okay. Even though it wasn't like extremely hard, for the rest of the game, it was classed as quite a hard battle for me. So I quite enjoyed all those parts. There's so many unforgettable parts in this new game that are not in the original one. It's good. It's a good game, but I don't know if I can say that I love the game or if I hate the game. So I don't know if that made any sense, but I just wanted to give my brief opinions on it. I would say if you haven't played the original game, it might be slightly confusing, but I would say it would definitely be worth a buy, unless you are very, very attached to the original Final Fantasy game and just don't want to see any changes, because there are changes in this game, and they're not even small changes. They are large changes. So if you're unsure about this game and you don't know if you're gonna like it or not, I would say probably wait until the next part comes out and then see if they've made too many changes for your game. So anyway, that's all I'm gonna say today. I hope that any of this made sense, and I hope that I can have a decent conversation without people telling me that no, they hate the game, or yes, they love the game, and I'm completely wrong. It's opinions, everyone's entitled to their own, and I hope that you guys have actually enjoyed the game, at least, because I know I kind of did. I'm just very unsure where the future is going to go with this game. So anyway, that's it from me, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye guys!